Hello everyone, welcome to another video. This is Mr. Chow from EnglishTuition.org. Now, first of all, before I start the video, I would like to apologize for not being able to put out brand new videos so regularly right now because the months of July, August, September are very busy months for both for myself and for the students as well. That's because of the upcoming year-end examinations as well as the national examinations such as the PSLE, the O-levels and the A-levels. Right, so for that, if you don't see frequent videos that are being published on a more frequent basis, just be patient because I'll try to sneak in 1 or 2 videos when I have the time. Now for this video, we are going to just give you some more new tips for the PSLE English oral, and I thought of doing this video because I get the general impression that many students tend to underestimate the PSLE oral exercise a little bit. I think that comes from the fact that many students are chatty by nature and they do love to talk. But the thing is, these students, they are not aware that maybe they may be in danger of underestimating the PSLE oral, and they just think that the PSLE oral is just to go there and talk your mouth off and then you will do fine in the exercise itself. Well, the truth is PSLE oral is not just about you saying what you want to say. It's also about responding intelligently to the questions that are asked. And some students, when I try to do the PSLE oral exercises with them, it does not matter whether they are the chatty type or they are the introverted type. They just tend to hesitate or they get stuck because they are so used to saying what they want to say. So if you put them in kind of like give them some boundaries because of the prompts, they just hesitate, they just pause and then they just freeze and they don't know what to say. So in other words, they do not know how to respond in the formal examination setting, and I feel that it will do them some good if they can get more used to the PSLE oral exercise. So in an actual PSLE oral examination, it's probably not enough to just say what you want to say. You have to respond intelligently, and that requires practice, so bear that in mind. And now before we move on to the next tip, I want to go through some tips that are given from the viewers themselves. They have actually left comments in the comment section of some of my previous videos on PSLE oral, and I think maybe we can get some useful information from them, right? They contributed to the comment section, and I feel we can just go through them. And the first comment is one of the earlier comments, came from Jire Chu. Forgive me if I mispronounce your name. He said, "Be honest with yourself and talk your hearts out. Don't worry about what you might miss or forgot to say." Right? And I say good advice. Okay, and yes, you do have to be honest with yourself. Okay, you do have to think on your feet, and you do have to, make a genuine attempt, okay, to deliver more content. Right? So what I noticed is that a lot of students very shy or they hesitate quite a lot, and they're very wary of whether they said the right thing or not. So that's pretty good advice. Just keep on going. All right, 5 minutes will pass very fast. And the next advice comes from Kai Peng Lo Kai Peng, right? And he said all you need to do is sleep early, be polite, and talk more. Now, rather simple advice, but like I say, I think you need to take it a step further. Practice more on responding intelligently to whatever stimulus that has been given to you. I think that will help you a lot more. Thank you very much for the advice, Lo Kai Peng. I am quite sure some of the PSI students taking the oral exam this year will appreciate it. And finally, we move on to the last and final tip for the video, which is responding to the stimulus. You might get a flyer or banner or contest form or something like that. Think about how you might respond to these pictures. All right, so the examiner will ask you about your reactions, how you feel. So for example, okay, and this is very similar to the PSLE English oral syllabus. Okay, you might get a prompt like this: do you think you would like to join the contest? Why or why not? What are some other alternatives that you feel that we could have been adopted to achieve a very similar effect? Or who would you go to for advice if you are to join the contest, or it could be something else like a CCA or a new school, for example, right? And you will get prompts like this. So these type of questions require you to think a little bit. You just cannot shoot your mouth off and expect that something intelligent come out of your mouth, right? It just does not work that way. You do have to get your gears spinning. So these are the type of questions that you will need to respond to during the PSLE oral exam. And finally, remember, right, to overcome the nervousness, just remember to breathe, right? So deep breathing will really help. And do remember to stay relaxed, and good luck for your upcoming PSLE English oral examination. And with that, we've come to the end of the video. Again, if you would like to have your comment featured in a video just like this one, leave your comments in the comment section below. And before you leave, do remember to leave a like and a subscribe, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye bye.